Hello guys, welcome back in today's video. Today I want to talk about 10 jackets for the spring and summer. So of course everything depends on where you live, because you're gonna have different climate types and temperatures. So for this reason I want to show you a lot of different jackets for different climate types. Okay, so I want to divide this video in 3 sections. The first one is leather jackets. The second section is about sea-meal bomber jacket. You're gonna see what I mean by that. And the third section is windbreaks, for example Arc'teryx. This is the example to understand. And then we're gonna have 2 bonus that are just different jackets, and I'm gonna talk at the end about that. So let's start with the leather jackets. I have 2 leather jackets. The first one is this. Of course you're gonna see the prices and everything on the screen, and of course the pictures. This leather Michigan carrot jacket. I found this one that it's different from the classic Detroit jacket you see everywhere. Have these 4 pockets on the front. Is leather. Actually here is right, made in Italy. If it's true, it's a really good pair. 300 euros, 250. That's a lot of money, but I think if it's for real, made in Italy and real leather, is a really good piece. The other option is the jacket I have from Scott. So Scott leather jacket in real leather. I have it. I think it's really beautiful, have a really good quality. The only problem with this one that have really long sleeves. Aside from that, it's a really good jacket. Scott makes a lot of different leather jackets, and now I'm talking about the same one I have that actually right now is about 560 euros. That's a lot of money. I paid about 250 with a big discount. Yes, 250 about 3-4 years ago. I paid a really good price. Now prices of course are different from my period, but I think that this one, if you found a discount or maybe found a really similar one, Scott real leather jacket, for about 300 and 350, it's a really good price for what it is, because something you can wear for years and years and years. I think it's a really good piece for the right price. Also because I think that the only other option, if you want to go high-end, is go Celine and Yves Saint Laurent, but these are really different prices. We talk about more than 1,000 euros, so that's a different situation. Let's go to the second section. For the first one, I have the Dickies. I don't know how to call it. The simple Dickies jacket. I think this jacket have a really good price because you find it for about 80-85 euros. And I think the best colors for this jacket are brown and black. There are a lot of colors actually, because you can find it in the gray, beige, but I think that the best ones are the black and the brown. So 80 euros for a Dickies jacket that is a workwear jacket, so it's really durable. I think it's a good price. I didn't buy it, so I don't know the exact fit, if the quality is really good. I don't know about that because I don't have it, but from online this is one of the best options. The other option is more pricey because it's about double the price. It's the carrot jacket. I have the heavy one and it's a really good quality jacket. I use it so much in the winter and sometimes maybe in the autumn, and it's really good. And the best colors are of course the carrot brown and the black. Is priced on the website for 160. That's a lot of money for the light one. I think the heavy one is about more than 200, so I paid back in the day for the heavy one 100 euros. Of course, again, the prices are different, but we can't do anything about it. But this is a really good alternative, more pricey. Honestly, if you're asking me for this category what I buy, I say the Dickies one is half the price, unless you find a really good vintage carrot ones, because remember, for carrot there is a lot of option in the vintage category, but actually the Detroit jacket became really pricey also in the vintage section. You can find vintage jackets that are really beat up that cost more than new on the website, so be careful on that. For the high end, on the second section, I choose this Our Legacy jacket that I really like because it's cropped, so I really like cropped jackets. and I really like this one. This becomes really popular in the last year, and I think it's a really good brand. Of course it's pricey because the one I'm seeing right now is 560 euros, so the same price as the leather one that we saw before. If you have the budget, I think it's a really good jacket. I want to cover everyone, so who have more money, who don't have a lot of money. So at the end of the day, if you want a really good quality jacket and you want to pay more, you buy this one. If you want to pay less, you buy the Dickies one or the Carrot one. It depends on your budget. Now let's go to the Windbreak. I have 3 options for that. The first one is this Arc'teryx Atom hoodie jacket that I bought actually. So you're gonna see that in the main pickups. With Arc'teryx there are a bunch of jackets, so before you buy it, just study a little bit the brand, because there are a bunch of jackets. I found this one on a discount and I was really looking for a Windbreak, so I bought it. But remember that there are a lot of options. The thing I gotta say about this jacket is that it really covers from the wind, because just the other night I was out in my city, there is a lot of wind and the jacket actually covers completely from the wind, so it's a really good option. The other option is this Stone Island jacket that I saw in person in Milan and was really beautiful. I saw this purple one, but I choose this one for the video because there are a bunch of colors: black, green, white, beige. There are a bunch of colors. It's 600 euros, but it's Stone Island, so you pay for the quality but also for the brand. I think it's a really high-end alternative that is between the two, because I choose the Arc'teryx, the Stone Island, and the last one is the Prada one. So I have a few options. My favorite is the Prada Anorak that we saw on Frank Ocean, but I'm talking about the lightweight version because I found it and actually I'm thinking about buying it. But there are a few options, so I'm gonna put on the screen a few options with the prices, because there are not a lot of Anorak from Prada, so there is actually a few of them, so I'm gonna give you a few options. This is a lot more pricey because we are talking about 1.5k, a lot of money, but just because I want to give you every options, I choose this one for the video too. And now let's talk about the bonus for this video, and I chose 2 jackets, really different. The first one is this en plissé one. I love en plissé so much. I have 2 pants and I love it with all my heart. I can wear en plissé every day. It's the most comfortable pants I have, and probably the most comfortable pants that I'm gonna ever had. And I found this en plissé one, these en plissé jackets. I don't have any en plissé jackets or just top, but I know the quality from en plissé, and I think this is a really good option, especially for the summer. I'm thinking about a really simple outfit with a white t-shirt underneath and this on top. This is about 400 euros, but it's in line with the price of en plissé, especially here in Europe. Of course, if you're gonna buy it in Japan, probably it's gonna cost less. There are beautiful colors, black and white, but also these beautiful light blue and this green olive one. Beautiful colors. So remember, this is more for the summer than the spring. So just to give you a really different options from the other ones. And the last option is the really simple Levi's trucker jacket. On the website is about 120 euros for a simple jeans jacket. That's a lot of money. So if you really want a new one, there are a bunch of them on the Levi's website, but if you want to save money, you can buy just online. You're gonna find people that don't want the jacket anymore, that are almost brand new, and you're gonna pay about 60-70 euros, or you can buy a really good vintage one for about 30-40 euros. Actually, that's what I did. I bought the vintage one because I prefer the look and I want to save some money. For me, 120 for a jeans jacket, that's a lot of money. So these are the options you can have. Last thing I want to say, that I was searching for a lightweight bomber, the simple bomber in the lightweight version. I give you an example on the screen, but actually I was not able to find a good one. I have the one from H&M, but on fast fashion you know, you can always find it, so it's not worth it to give you an advice on that. Just consider lightweight bomber, because I think that's a really good option if you can find it for the right price and the right brand that you like. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. The channel is going really well and I'm so happy about that. Remember to subscribe and like the video, and especially go in the comments and let me know what you want to see from the next video, because I want to know what the people want to see from my channel. And yeah, that's it. And remember that in the first days of June you're gonna see a really good pickup video, because I bought really good stuff, so stay tuned for that. We're gonna see in the next days with a new one. Thank you again, bye bye.